You guys have the toughest schedule in the country this year?
I believe so.
Can you talk about that and just the challenge? I mean, week in, week out, you guys are playing, it seems like another top 5 team this year.
I mean, the challenge is that we like the challenge, you know, like being the underdog. People probably thought we were going to get blown out in our first, 4 games when we played Alabama and Oklahoma, but we didn't get blown out. We felt like we played well enough to win the game. We should have won the game, but we didn't come up in key situations. And like I said in the previous question, that's what the offense is driving to get better. There's always room for improvement. We've got to stay hungry, But I definitely feel like we had the toughest schedule, and for us, we feel like we're good enough to have it.
Favorite uniform combination?
All white.
All white. That's the third team.
All white, hands down.
It goes similar to that topic, but the last years in the past, you guys have managed to win total already, and I know in the off season that's when you guys thought that stuff had changed, but probably the first half of the season was crucial for it to go the way that it did, just to prove to you guys that the results were there that you had.
Yeah,
strides.
We knew, last season was bad. It was terrible, and it's kind of funny. It's funny like how you think about how we already matched the win total 4 wins. It's just funny, but it's kind of mean like wow, we only won 4 games last year, and we already won 4 games now. But it's it's kind of weird just thinking about it. But going in, having that 4-8 record on our mind, was embarrassing, So we knew this year's season had to be something different. We worked even harder than we did in previous years. It's paying off right now, translating on the field. We know in practice, we got to keep it up, crank it up each week, crank it up another level. Because the teams are getting harder and stuff later in the season. Teams are getting better. We got to get better in order to compete with these teams and stuff. So after victory, we celebrated that day, but then we're on to the next week, the next day. Erase all the memories from last game and continue to get better and look forward to this game.
Has it been important confidence-wise that has justified it? Okay, yeah, we're not just like we were last year. This is more.
I guess it was. It is confidence-wise, but it's more of a team. Our team feels like the vibe is just different. We know everybody's gonna play for each other. They're gonna play for each other. We will die for each other, like brothers. And the vibe is just different. The chemistry is different, and just the whole mood and attitude on the team is completely different than it was last year. We were lacking that last year, and that's why we weren't successful. But this year we have it, and it's showing that we're successful. On the football field. We were down 14 points in the final 6 minutes of the game. But everybody didn't get their heads down up. Everybody didn't get their heads down. They just, in fact, took it as a challenge, and we rose to the challenge and scored 17 points in 6 minutes to win the game. It's just everybody just building, just bonding together and stuff. Offense with defense, defense with offense, special teams, in the mix of everything. And it's just a great feeling.